So the past few days, well, up until like yesterday, I've been feeling a bit lonely. I know you can relate, and if you can relate, I will give you some great advice on how to handle this. But I'm not lonely in a sad or depressed way. But bro, like literally, I do not have friends. I don't know what it is, but like nobody to me how they used to. Nobody's really supporting me like they used to do as well. And I think the reason because of that is because I don't indulge in what everyone is doing. So I'm 18, right? And basically everyone who's my age is just doing the same thing. Most people my age are just partying, getting drunk, eating trash food, getting high, etc, etc. And I want to make this video because I know so many people are going through this, especially the people who are on self-improvement, because that can get very lonely. And I really want to turn this feeling upside down for a lot of people. So I'm not going to waste any more time like a bunch of YouTubers do, and I'm going to tell you what to do about this. Honestly, you just have to embrace the fact that you're a lone wolf. Tell yourself that you're going to see these people who aren't supporting you come crawling back, asking for even an ounce of your success. Don't go chasing friendships or chasing attention from people who don't care about you. I've said this so many times on my channel. This video is a sign for you to start something new and just completely cut out all the bad habits that are holding you back. I spent New Year's Eve with literally no one. Nobody asked if I wanted to go out, so I spent it by myself. And do you know what I did on New Year's Eve? Recorded my first ever YouTube video. Now, I didn't tell anyone about it. I didn't say to anyone that I was starting a channel. End of the day, nobody cares. Everybody's focused on themselves. So the sooner you understand that nobody actually cares what you do, the faster you'll get over this feeling of being lonely. Also, see if you're lonely and you're not on self-improvement, you have absolutely nothing to lose to go onto this path. And the guys that are on self-improvement already know the absolute struggle of trying to find friends. Because after a while that you've been on self-improvement, you'll not want to do the things that your friends are doing, and you'll just start to casually drift away from them. And for the guys that are already on self-improvement, I'll also tell you guys what to do, because my channel is a self-improvement channel, and I want to help the people that are already on self-improvement as well as the new guys. But if you hop on self-growth with friends who aren't actually on self-growth or they're not trying to be on self-growth, you will lose these friends. That's just how it works. I've lost so many friends, not by choice by the way, but it's literally because I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't take drugs, I don't party, and I don't care about the girls at the club. And so many people call me boring for that. But let's just wait and see where I am in 5 years and see where they are. If you're genuinely lonely and you don't have any friends, or you do have friends but you don't feel like they're your actual friends, consider hopping on self-improvement. Listen, I ain't trying to sell shit to you at all. My goal here is to get as many young men like me onto self-improvement, because actually being on self-growth gives you so much more worth rather than just indulging in instant gratification. But see if you hop on self-improvement now without friends, you won't have to go through that struggle of losing all your friends. And in my opinion, that is one of the hardest things about self-improvement, because you go from having all these friends and doing all these social events to having like 1 or 2 friends that you barely see because they're out doing things that you don't want to do. But here's a great tip for texting someone that you don't think cares about what you're saying. So imagine you text something like, yo bro, what you doing? If the response looks anything like this, that's an obvious sign to just leave the conversation. But nowadays guys are turning into the girls and being a lot more secretive that they don't like you. So they answer you back, then you answer their question, and then they give you some bland reply back. You still leave the conversation. Don't continue trying to talk to this person if they don't care about what you're saying. For some reason, it took me a long time to realize this. Invest your time into something important rather than people's attention, because their attention does not matter in your future. Does the fact that you had a boring and bland conversation with your friend contribute to your future? So I was stuck in this cycle, and I know you can relate to this, but you're trying your best to get noticed in the boys group chat. If you're currently in that situation, remove yourself from it. Stop interacting in that group chat and stop talking to them. See how long it takes them to message you, not message back. How long it takes them to send you a message first. Trust me, just see how long that takes. But it's quite difficult to make friends who are like you and actually want to be committed to something 100%. Like for some reason, there's barely any people who are on self-improvement. Everyone says they're on self-improvement, but nobody actually is. Like I'd say it's only 0.0001% of people on earth who are actually on self-improvement. To the guys who are actually on self-improvement, you guys already know how difficult it is to make friends. Like it's so hard to find someone who's actually disciplined. But what you need to do, even if you're on self-improvement or not, you need to learn to conversate and socialize with people. Now, I don't really mean anyone. Like don't go to a club to socialize, but for example, try start socializing with people at the gym, because you'll find people there who are actually kind of like you. I've met a few people who are actually on self-improvement, but since they're not on their phone that much, I can barely talk to them. Like most people at the gym are as disciplined and committed as you. You will meet a lot of people, and that's currently what I'm trying to do now, and you should be doing that too. Like bro, you won't find these types of well-rounded people, these genuine people, you won't find them at clubs or these degenerate places, because them places are full of degenerates. So as a summary, what you need to do, you need to embrace the fact that you're not like these losers, not give attention and not give time to people who don't care about you. Go to places like the gym or even a church if you're religious to socialize with people. Don't go to clubs, don't message first, and focus on something that doesn't involve other people and keep it a secret. Anyways, I hope you use this advice, because if you do, it will actually help. It's helped me, so how's it not going to help you? We are equal at the end of the day, you do know that, right? Have a good day and make sure it's productive. Love.